We're gonna go check out Old San Juan. This should be the nicer side of Puerto Rico. Beautiful stairs and random chicken. Puerto Rico is hot as shit. These streets are actually beautiful here. These buses are late as hell. Puerto Rico, it's more expensive than on Miami Beach. Everywhere you go in, you're gonna hear Bad Bunny. In Old San Juan, all the partying happens on one street. You don't feel like you're in America, I promise you that. What's up guys? Welcome to another video here at No Travel, No Vida. Today we are in San Juan, Puerto Rico, waiting for a bus at a sketchy terminal because I still don't know how to book Airbnbs somehow. And Puerto Rico is super expensive. But we're going to Old San Juan and we're going to try to take the bus to get there. Let's go. These buses are late as hell. Even at the airport I tried to get one, it was almost impossible. But after 45 minutes of waiting, I see it. It's only 75 cents to get on. And here we go. It goes to Old San Juan? Yeah? Yeah? Old San Juan? All right, it's free. Maybe that's a Saturday thing? Put that in the comments below, why it's free. But we are on the bus now. I thought because Puerto Rico was a territory of the United States, you wouldn't see a lot of these abandoned, broken down buildings, but you can see on the bus ride, a lot of the city here is in decay. And when I was out last night, you could feel it too. I'm finally off the bus, guys. Oh my God. Screaming kids, late schedule. Sometimes it's better to just pay for the Ubers, but I do like to try the public transit in every city I go just to see. This is our first view out of the bus station. We have our cruises here. So this should be the nicer side of Puerto Rico. But what I'm going to do today with you guys is we're gonna go check out Old San Juan, which is the most popular part of Puerto Rico. A lot of history, a lot of beauty, from plazas to castles. And then I wanna end this going to La Perla, an area that I was told, do not go, it's too dangerous. A lot of drugs, guns, etc. in that area. And it is nearby San Juan. But for right now, you can see the views are absolutely beautiful. The dark clouds are trying to catch us right now. So let's try to beat that. Beautiful stairs and random chicken. On our way now to San Cristobal Castle, which when Puerto Rico was conquered or taken over by the Spanish, it was made in the late 1600s to 1700s. And we're gonna go check it out. But this neighborhood here looks absolutely beautiful near San Cristobal. Of course, you wouldn't be anywhere in the world without Starbucks. And guys, bring water. Puerto Rico is hot as shit. Like, I think it's only 22 degrees technically, but with the humidity, it feels like 35. Like, I've been constantly sweating. Where the hell are we? We have parrots. People taking pictures. Is this what Puerto Rico is? In the Cristobal Center here, Center Square. I'm trying to find the castle and I think I just did. This Old San Juan area is very different than where I'm staying in Miramar. When booking your hotel, be aware that prices are expensive in Puerto Rico. I was just in Miami before this, and in Puerto Rico, it's more expensive than on Miami Beach, to give you some context. So look at that before booking your trip, as well as make sure you know where these chickens come from. I just don't understand. I don't get it. We're not near any farms. These streets are actually beautiful here. What does this remind me of? Europe. Literally, it looks like in Venice or in Florence. Look how absolutely beautiful. And of course, you know you're in a tour zone when you see all of the souvenirs. Pirate treasures, Puerto Rican maracas, dresses and everything in between. But the streets here that are narrow, cobblestone. But you can see some of the buildings have decayed and some of them have been reconstructed. And even the street names remind me of like a Barcelona type vibe. And you still have the decay, but also the quiet and the beauty of this place. Where I'm at right now, it's all tourist shops. You know there is a party side. This is where they have the Vegas style drinks. Of course, everywhere you go in, you're gonna hear Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is the current hero of Puerto Rico. They used to have big stars in the boxing scene, sports-wise, but now the biggest one is Bad Bunny in the music scene. Just like I said right here, guys, the star of Puerto Rico. I went out last night, all the clubs are banging the same music by the same guy. Well, fuck me. We're at the Plaza de Armas, and you never know with traveling. You never know. It looks like they're doing construction repairs for the Plaza de Armas. You might see the flags here. That's because we are headed to Calle San Sebastian Street. Well, calle in Spanish is street. In San Sebastian, it's where the partying goes down here in Old San Juan. There are many spots for nightlife in Puerto Rico, in San Juan. It's actually quite a big place. But in Old San Juan, all the partying happens on one street. Calle San Sebastian. This is the street. Right now, it may seem dead, but at night, it transforms and becomes a lot cooler than now. But you can see from the vibe, there's still music, there's still bars, perritos, garbage men, and the beautiful colors of Chivrico. Even here, there's clubs right now. So there are clubs during the day. I didn't know that. Some more bars. It's a pretty cool area. San Sebastian. People chilling out. Good colors. He's not barking at me, guys. He's barking at these two. Let's go to a grittier side of Old San Juan now. One of the most beautiful things about traveling is exploring not just a map, not a guide, but just getting lost in a beautiful city. And over here, I've found the water. A beautiful ocean front, a beautiful view. Puerto Rico is actually pretty sick. A little island, part of a US territory. The people don't associate themselves as American, even though their passports are American. They keep their Puerto Rican culture here. You don't feel like you're in America, I promise you that. I'm on Calle Fortaleza right now. This is supposed to be known as the most beautiful street in Puerto Rico, and it's clearly not. What the fuck is this? It's very quiet here. It's very dead, guys. Remember, this is a Saturday at like 3 p.m. We have the governor's house down there with no access to get to it. Police are blocking the barricades. The vibe just, if you want quiet, like I've been around the world, guys. Take my advice, don't take my advice, but I think my advice is decent for travel. This place, for a Saturday afternoon, definitely no locals here. More tourists here in Old San Juan. But there's no vibe of Puerto Rico. Everywhere you go, it's the same shit. The same stores with the same tourist stuff, the same shit, all of this. For crazy prices too, by the way. And people just stop in there for air condition. It's really not it right now. Behind us is the wall that separates Old San Juan from La Perla. La Perla is known as the most dangerous spot here in San Juan. I don't think it's that real, but everyone's told me, yeah, it's crazy, it's crazy. The history of La Perla actually is that they were the people back in the 1800s that were the slaves. It was the poorer area, and as you can see, that part is definitely not a lie. But we are outside of the walls, and allegedly this area has had a terrible reputation. We got our famous chickens back on the street. Still have no idea where these Puerto Rican chickens come from. Here's the local restaurant, La Garita. What I've been learning while walking around La Perla is, first of all, it's dead. That's definitely number one. Completely dead. This is the down part to it, down there. But it's just houses. Beautiful Malecon. I've been walking around for about 15 minutes now, and I'm looking for a very famous location. You guys will know the setting of La Perla because there was a music video done here, Despacito. Remember that song back maybe 2015, 2017, something like that? Despacito was filmed here in La Perla. Beautiful cemetery here at the bottom of La Perla. And you have over there the most famous castle here, or fortress, called Morro. Morro, lots of tourists go there to visit. A lot of history here in San Juan, but I'm more curious of how the ocean view looks here at the bottom of La Perla. Honestly, guys, I'm surprised. I thought Saturday, going to Old San Juan, going to La Perla, place I was told not to go. I was expecting to see some fireworks, but this is the thing. Not only with making these YouTube videos, but because they're authentic and they're travel-centric, they're real, they're a one-day take, you're gonna get the real images of if you guys came here. Of course, every day will be different because there's different people, different seasons. But generally, this shit is unpredictable. And being a content creator, it's very interesting because you have an idea of what video you should make, but I'm not in a controlled environment. I can't control if crazy shit happens or if, you know, people are here or not here or this happens or that happens. Kind of just have to enjoy the vibe. And sometimes it's all about views like this. Saying how it's like broken down and still with the beauty of the ocean, some of the cemetery just hanging off there. I've been sitting here for about 25 minutes now, just enjoying the view. Traveling isn't always about what place you gotta see, what place you gotta go. Sometimes you just gotta stop and enjoy the simple things. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a beautiful rainbow behind me. Gorgeous ocean view in a place, La Perla, that's supposed to be the most dangerous here in Puerto Rico. And we can find beauty in all of these places. I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe, like, and comment. It means the world to me. And until the next time, guys, it's no travel, no vida. Enjoy the small things, and peace.